Hello dear students, how are you all? So I TAUSIF Ahmed welcome you once again, and today we are gonna solve some very important questions which are based on PYQs. Okay, so SSC, CGL, CPO and CHSL, we all know that not sure about the questions but concept do repeat. So we are going to solve some very important spelling error and sentence improvement question, and also fill in the blanks question based on PYQs. Okay, so today we are going to solve not only spelling errors but also sentence improvement questions along with fill blanks. Okay, so we are going to solve three sections here. One is spelling error, second one is sentence improvement, and third one is fill blanks. And all these questions are based on previous year concepts and questions, right? So these questions are from SSC, CGL, CHSL and CPO, and also steno previous year papers, right? So these questions are very important, so do concentrate, and if you have any doubt, feel free to ask me anytime, right? So before we start, I would like you to share the session as much as possible so that more students may join us, right? I want you to share the session. I want you to like the session. This is, something like mandatory kind of thing that you have to share the session. It gives us motivation, right? So let's start. So here we have question number 1. And for each question, I'll give you 40 seconds. Okay? For each question, I'll give you 40 seconds. For each question, I'll give you 40 seconds. So here your time starts now. The sentence is, he had gone hardly when his friend came. He had gone hardly when his friend came. What is the error in this sentence? You have 40 seconds for each question. You have 40 seconds for each question. 2 seconds more. Monica said second. He had gone hardly. Okay, Akash Singh Chauhan, hardly had he gone. Okay, let me tell you the answer. See, in this sentence, the word hardly, is an adverb of frequency. Okay, the word hardly is adverb of frequency. Its meaning is rarely. Okay, hardly has the same meaning as rarely. Okay, so hardly is adverb of frequency. Now there are two positions where hardly can be used. First position is before the main verb. There are only two positions where an adverb of frequency can be used. First is before main verb. For example, he had hardly gone. So here gone is the main verb and hardly is an adverb of frequency. And the second position of hardly is in the beginning. Right? In the beginning. But when hardly comes in the beginning, today only I have taught this topic in my morning session, the inversion. Okay, I have taken 2 classes. If you want to watch on Example channel and on SSC by Example channel, I have taken 2 sessions for this. So hardly can also be used in the beginning of sentence, but whenever this happens, you have to write helping verb after it. This is called inversion. You cannot write subject and helping verb. Okay, you have to write helping verb plus subject. So hardly is an adverb of frequency, and it has just 2 positions in a sentence, whether it will be used before the main verb or it will be used in the beginning. and if hardly has been used in the beginning, it must be followed by helping verb plus subject, that is called inversion of verb, right? So here hardly has been used after main verb, which is a wrong position, right? So no improvement cannot be the answer. Now hardly he had, as I told you that hardly must be followed by helping verb, but in the first option hardly is followed by subject, so it cannot be the answer. In the second option is same as the question, so it cannot be the answer. Now the third option is hardly is in the beginning followed by helping verb and subject, so this is the right answer. Okay, I will give you full concept which is behind the questions. Okay, hope you got the answer. Okay, let's see the next question. "40 seconds for this. Neither Rohan nor Raju are going. Neither Rohan nor Raju are going. What is the error in this sentence?" Try to answer within the given time. Okay, the time is 40 seconds for each question, so try to answer questions in 40 seconds. Neither Rohan nor Raju are going. What is the error in this sentence? Is my voice clear now? Please let me know, is my voice clear now? Okay, wonderful. So did you get the answer of this question? Okay, let's see the next question. Next question. 40 seconds to solve this one. You have played instead of worked. You have played instead of worked. Very easy question. Very easy questions. These are very easy questions. Okay, very easy but important, right? So you have played instead of worked. What is the correction? What is the correction? See, there is a very, very simple rule. No need to waste time on this question. There is a very simple rule that a preposition is always followed by an ing form of verb. A preposition is always followed by ing form of verb. Why so? Why is a preposition always followed by an ing form of verb? Because a preposition is always followed by an object, and we all know that an object is whether a noun, or a pronoun. Okay, a preposition is always followed by an object. An object is whether a noun or a pronoun, and if it is a noun, remember one thing, that if we have to change verb into a noun, it should be ing form of verb, because it is gerund. Okay, so a preposition is always followed by an object. An object is either a noun or a pronoun, and if we have to change a verb into noun, it should be a gerund, which is ing form. That's why a preposition is always followed by ing form of verb. This ing form of verb is a gerund. Okay, and gerund is a noun. Okay, so here in place of work we have to write working. Okay, so answer is the first option. Okay, let's see the next question. New hires in this laboratory should anticipate excellent research opportunities and getting valuable clinical experiences. Okay, the underlined portion is and getting. Now this is a very important question, and you have 40 seconds. Those who would answer this question will be the winner. Okay, kind of competition is going on now. New hires in this laboratory should anticipate excellent research opportunities and getting valuable clinical experiences. Who would like to give me the answer? Who would like to participate in this quiz? No sooner do I no error. Akash Chauhan said no error. Okay. No sooner do I give difficult questions, the student starts running off my class. Only one answer. I have got only one answer so far. Akash Singh Chauhan said no error. Monica said and also. Okay. Okay, 2 answers. I have got 2 answers. Where are others? 4 students are watching me right now, and I have got only 2 answers. In a class where only 4 students are watching my class, none is interested in answering. No error. Okay. See, let me tell you the answer, then I'll tell you the reason. Okay, the answer is in place of and getting, we have to use as well as. Okay, in place of getting, we have to use as well as. Now you must be thinking, why did we replace and getting by as well as? There is a pure 100% pure grammatical reason behind this answer. And what is that? See, if there is and in a sentence, the structure before it and after it must be same. Okay, if there is and in a sentence, the structure before it and after it must be same. For example, if we have V1, that is first form of verb, before and, it must have V1 after and. Okay, and if there is second form of verb before and, we need second form of verb after and. Okay, so the structure must be same. Now we see, here we have and, and before and we have anticipate, which is V1. Before and we have anticipate, which is V1, first form of verb. And after and we have ing. So this sentence is not parallel. Okay. To be correct, a sentence must be parallel. And what does parallel mean? Parallel means that before conjunction and after conjunction, structure must be same. So here before get we have V1 and after and we have ing. Sentence is not parallel. That means sentence is wrong. If sentence is wrong, there is no question of selecting no improvement, because this sentence has error. Now what to do? If we see the second option also has getting. Okay, so if we replace and getting by and also getting, this will not be the solution, because the problem was there should be no ing after and, as before and we have a first form. So in the option 2 also we have ing form, so this cannot be the answer. And if we talk about the third one, it also has ing form, so it can also not be the answer. So we have only one option, that is as well as. And as well as completes the sentence. If we are using as well as, we do not need getting or and or anything. Okay, so as well as is the right answer. Hope you got the answer. How many of you are satisfied with the solution? How many of you are satisfied with the explanation? If you are not satisfied with the explanation, please tell me, I will explain it again. If you guys are not satisfied with the explanation, do let me know so that I may explain it again, because my only target is to satisfy you in terms of English grammar. Okay, no one answers. I hope you all are satisfied. That's why you are not interested in answering. Let's see the next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. It is more better to take this route than the other one. It is more better to take this route than the other one. What is the error in this sentence? It is more better to take this route than the other one. It is more better. See, this is a very easy question. Okay, so no need to waste time on this, right? We have a comparative degree here, right? And more is also a comparative degree. So two comparative degrees cannot be used together, right? If better is there, no need to add more. Okay, so it is more better to take this route than that. So here we will remove more and only the better will be the answer. Okay, only better will be the answer. Okay, right. Next one. She is absent. Let me put the timer here. Okay, she is absent. She must be sick. Now here the whole sentence has been underlined. That means you can replace, you can restructure the sentence. She is absent, she must be sick again. She is sick, she is absent, she must be sick again. What is the error? What is the improvement? If this sentence is absolutely correct, there is no need of any improvement. What is the error in this sentence? Monica said 1. Okay. Monica said 1. Any other answer? See, in this sentence is absolutely correct. This sentence is absolutely correct. It needs no improvement. Okay, this sentence does not need any improvement. This sentence is absolutely correct. Okay, let me explain all the options. In this sentence we have used has been. Has been means present perfect. Has been means present perfect, and present perfect tense cannot be used without time expression. Time expression means since, for, all day, all night, throughout the night. These are time expression, right? Okay, so we cannot use present perfect without any reason, and the reason is time expression. So this cannot be the answer. Okay, and if we talk about the second option, she is absent, she is sick again. This sentence can be correct. This sentence can be correct, but no need of replacing a sentence if it is not wrong, right? Means this sentence is absolutely correct and this sentence is also correct. If this were wrong, then only we needed to change the sentence. Okay, if this is absolutely correct, no need to change. So here we have to choose no improvement. Okay, next question. Now, Jackie has already gone to the airport. She will meet us at the check-in counter. So here this part has been underlined. Gone to the airport, she will meet. Gone to the airport, she will meet. This part has been underlined. Jackie has already gone to the airport. Please, I'm not getting your responses. This is not right, guys. If you won't take interest in my class, then how can I continue this? If you want me to keep delivering, you must be attentive. You must be responsive. If you won't respond, it will demotivate me. Okay? No improvement. Monica said no improvement. Okay. Tell me one thing. Those who think that this sentence does not need any improvement, just tell me one thing, guys. Tell me one thing, guys, that if I write I am a teacher, I am a teacher, I teach English. This is a sentence. This is a sentence. I am a teacher, I teach English. Don't you think that there is something missing in this question, in this sentence? What do you think? Is this sentence complete, or is there something which is missing in this sentence? See, in this sentence we have two clauses. In this sentence we have two clauses. I am a teacher and I teach English. There are two clauses in this sentence. Okay. And where there are two clauses, there must be a conjunction between them. Okay. How can you join two clauses without a conjunction? You can't. So we need a conjunction here. We need a conjunction here. So I am a teacher and I teach English, or you can use any other conjunction. So I teach English. but you need a conjunction. Without conjunction, these are two separate clauses. You cannot say that this is a sentence, because without conjunction this is not a sentence. These are two separate clauses. Okay, and if you want them to be a single sentence, you need a conjunction between them to join them, right? So conjunction is missing, and same is the case with our sentence. Same is the case with our question. The question is now, watch carefully. Jackie has already gone to the airport. Now this is one clause. Jackie has already gone to the airport. Clause means a set of subject, verb and object, and when subject comes again, it is a second clause. Okay, so Jackie has already gone to the airport. This is one clause, and she will meet us at the check-in counter. This is second clause. And as you can see, there is no conjunction. There is no conjunction between them. There is no conjunction between them. Okay, so we need and. Okay, if you see no improvement, it cannot be the answer because the sentence is wrong. So no improvement cannot be the answer. If we see the third option, again the third option too does not have any conjunction, so this cannot be the answer. Now we have option 1 and option 2. In option 1 we have and in option 2 also we have and. But in the first option we have used Jackie. We have used Jackie, the noun. And if Jackie has been used in the beginning, it should be followed by pronoun. Okay, the noun cannot repeat. Okay, so in this sentence we have Jackie again. So this cannot be the answer. So the answer is second. Answer is second. Okay, you need any further explanation, or is this clear? Is this clear, or you need any further explanation? Good. Let's see the next question. Let's see the next question. "40 seconds. The place at which the two roads meet, you will find a small log cabin." The place at which the two roads meet, you will find a small log cabin. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? To the place at which the two roads meet, you will find a small log cabin. Now one more thing, this question is really very important. Okay, this concept is frequently asked in various examinations too. Monica, I request you, please try to tell me the answer in detail, just first, second or third. Okay, 3. Or you do not want to answer me in detail, you must have the answer here. See, we have used at which. Okay, remember one thing, with place, whether it is the word place or it is a place itself. Okay, with the place we always use where as relative pronoun. Okay, with place we use where. What does where represent? What does where represent? Where represent place. So if we are talking about place, how can we use which or who or whom? If we are talking about a place, we need to use where, simple. So with place we have to use where. Okay, so the place where the two roads meet. So in this sentence we do not need any, oh no, sorry, in this sentence first option would be the answer. Okay, where the two roads meet. No, sorry, not first, because in this sentence the place is missing. So the place where the two roads meet, this would be the answer. The place where the two roads meet. Simply we have replaced at which by where. So third would be the answer. Okay. Next question. The vivid photos of majestic animals and colorful birds from the wildlife park is a graphic depiction of what is beautiful in the continent of Africa. The vivid photos of majestic animals and colorful birds from the wildlife park is a graphic depiction of, this part has been underlined, is a graphic depiction of what is beautiful in the continent of Africa. The vivid photos of majestic animals and colorful birds from the wildlife park is. See, here, as you can see, the verb is singular, is. Now let's see what is the subject. Subject is the vivid photos of majestic animals and colorful birds from the wildlife park. So here we have preposition, and if multiple nouns are joined by preposition, the noun before preposition is considered the subject. So here of is the preposition, and before it we have the vivid photos, and as you can see photos is plural. As you can see photos is plural, and since photos is plural we cannot use is. So in place of is we have to use are. Okay, now no improvement cannot be the answer because the sentence is wrong. In the third option we have is, which is wrong. In the first option we have is, which is wrong. So option 2 would be the right answer. Option 2 would be the right answer. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, before moving towards the question, here we have some important information. Tomorrow, that is 22nd of August, we are gonna launch a foundation batch particularly for SSC exam, and in SSC 2 only CPO, CGL and CHFL. We have not included MTS or GD in this, or Steno in this batch. This batch targets only CPO, CGL and CHFL. Okay, you will get daily live classes, PDF notes, practice session, structured study plan, test series, etc. Right? And I'll be teaching English. Okay, I'll be the teacher of English in this batch. Right? And the cost of this batch is 2,999, but we have extended the offer. Previously the offer was till 21st, but we have extended the offer. Now up to 25th August, you can avail this batch only for 11.99. Okay, if any of you want to avail yourself this batch, you just need to spend 11.99. okay, and you will get this batch. Okay, you have to use code SSC 60 to avail your discount, 60% discount. And those who are targeting SSC Steno, we have a batch for you too. Okay, we have launched another batch which is for a stenographer, This is also the foundation batch. Okay, salient features are same. You will get daily live classes, PDF notes, practice session, etc. And the cost of this batch is just $7.99 till 25th of August. Okay, the price of this batch is 1999, that is around 2000. But if you enroll in this batch on or before 25th August, you will get flat 60% discount, and you will have to use code SSC 60 for this batch, and you can avail this batch only for 99. Okay, and this is how you can download our app. Just very easy and no need to tell, just kind of reminder. Go to the Play Store, find Exampur Sarkari Naukri app. Okay, install it, and once you have installed it, open it and fill in all your details and enroll for the course. Once you have installed and once you have registered with our application, you will see there is a section named free classes. Okay, and when you go to that free class section, you will get several demos there. Okay, my demo class is there, and other teachers have also put their demo classes there, so you can watch the demo. It will be very easy for you to decide whether you want to take this course or not after having those demo lectures. Okay, so this was little bit information. Now let's move towards the question. Although I was initially apprehensive, I found the eating of snails to be a rather pleasant experience. Now we need timer. Here we have timer. Okay, and your time starts now. This part has been underlined. I found the eating of a snail to be a rather pleasant experience. What should be the answer? What should be the answer? See, if we see the options, here we have, I ate the pleasant snail's experience. How can you eat experience, and that too of a snail? You can't. So this option has no meaning. I found the snails experienced. That means snails were experienced and I found them. So this option 2 has no meaning. I found it to be a more pleasant experience. This also cannot be the answer. So the answer is no improvement. This sentence does not get any improvement, as it is absolutely correct. And more than it to be a correct sentence, there is no option that is correct. All the options have do not have any meaning. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 11. The man ate an apple. The man ate an apple, an orange, and washed his hands. this is a very interesting and very good question, and no boundaries of you to answer this question. See, here we have apple, orange and washed. Okay, we use this structure comma, comma and then and at the last where three nouns are to be used. Okay, but here we do not have three nouns, we just have two nouns. Okay, we have two nouns and washed is right. So we have two nouns, orange and apple, and washed is not a verb. It is washed is not a noun, it is a verb. Let's see an example. If I write I need an apple, comma, an orange and a mango to sell. Okay, now in this sentence we have three nouns, apple, comma, orange and mango. Okay, we have three nouns. So whenever there are more than two nouns, we use comma, 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 and at the end we use and. Okay, for example, here between orange and apple we have used comma, and between orange and mango we have used and. But if there are just two nouns, we add them with the help of and. For example, I need an apple and an orange to sell. So in this sentence we have just two nouns, that's why we have used and. Okay, now let's see the question. Here we have apple, orange and washed. So here they have used and. Okay, but washed is not a noun, it is a verb. That means in the sentence there are just two nouns, apple and orange. So there must be and between them. So this and has to be removed, and between apple and orange we need an and. Okay, so an apple and an orange. In the first option we have and between them, but this and has not been removed, that's why this cannot be the answer. In the second option, an apple and orange. So in the second option there is no and at all, but we need an and between these two words, so this cannot be the answer. An apple and orange and his washed hands. So this two cannot be the answer. This two cannot be the answer. So third option is also wrong, and no improvement cannot be the answer. So I guess there is some typing error in this sentence. The correct answer must be the man ate an apple and an orange and washed. Do we have this answer? Yes, we have. Yes, option 1 is the right answer. Okay, this and cannot be removed as it has been used to join two clauses. Okay, so this and is used to join two clauses, whereas this and is used to join two nouns. So option 1 is the right answer. I am very sorry, I couldn't see the second clause. So option 1 is the right answer. Okay, option 1 is the right answer. Suresh, questions are too difficult, but this is the level of questions, dear. Okay, if I if I give you easy questions and you won't find them in your question paper, you will curse me. Okay, then you will say that sir did not let us solve the level which is asked in examinations. So you should not worry. You should not worry. If I am explaining each and everything clearly, and if you are able to understand everything clearly, then you should not worry. Okay. Right. So, got this question or not? Let's see the next question. After we ate a spectacular 9-course dinner, 3 television shows were watched by us. I am giving you 1 minute to solve this question. I am giving you 1 minute to solve this question. After we ate a spectacular 9-course dinner, 3 television shows were watched by us. After we ate a spectacular 9-course dinner, 3 television shows were watched by us. What is the error? Does this sentence need any improvement or is it correct? See, the first part of the sentence is active and the underlined part is passive. So this is not an appropriate structure. This is unnecessary switching. If the first part of the sentence is active, there is no need to change the second part into passive until and unless it is necessary. So the second part, which is underlined, must be changed into active. Now let's see the options. Is there any option which is the active of the underlined part? So we were watching, this is continuous. This cannot be the active of, because this sentence is past indefinite. Okay, so the answer should also be in past indefinite tense, but this is continuous. Okay, now in the second sentence, we engaged in the watching of 3 shows. No need to write this. We watched 3 television shows is the correct answer. Third one is the correct answer. We watched 3 television shows. Okay. Jersha, good afternoon. Let's see the next question. I am giving you 1 minute. I am giving you 1 minute. The blue whale, weighing more than 150 tons, the largest known animal on earth. So this is the underlined portion. This is the underlined portion. The blue whale, weighing more than 150 tons. Don't you think there is something missing in this sentence? Don't you think there is something missing in this sentence? See, the blue whale is the subject. Okay, the blue whale is the subject. The blue whale weighing more than 150 tons. This is the relative clause. This is the relative clause, and we all know that a relative clause is the part of subject. Means a relative clause is the subject itself. For example, if I write the boy who was disturbing me, the boy who was disturbing me. So this whole clause is just the subject, just the subject, because the boy is subject and who was disturbing me is relative clause, and we all know that a relative clause is nothing but a part of subject. Okay, so the boy is subject and who was disturbing me is the relative clause, and relative clause has no other identity, it is just a part of subject. So the boy who was disturbing me is just a subject. So if I write the boy who was disturbing me is just a subject, and if we have a subject, it must be followed by a verb. Now let's see the question. The blue whale is subject, weighing more than 150 tons is the relative clause, and after relative clause we need a verb, and the verb is missing. So weighing more than 150 tons it is. So here we have verb is, but no need to repeat it. Until and unless a conjunction is used, there is no need to repeat the subject. So here due to it, this cannot be the option. Okay, weighing more than 150 tons is this is the correct answer. Second one is the correct answer. Okay, second one is the correct answer. Are you getting the concepts or not? Do let me know whether you are getting the concepts or not. See, if you are unable to understand things properly, there is no need of my being here. Okay, I will take your leave. I'll transfer this batch to some other teacher if you are not satisfied with my explanation, or if you find that my teaching is not beneficial. So I'll shift this batch. I'll give this batch to some other teacher who would be able to satisfy you. So this is very important for me to know whether you are satisfied with my teaching, with my explanations or not. Let's see the next question. Question number 14. He reached the village just when the sun was setting. He reached the village just when the sun was setting. He reached the village just when the sun was setting. Here the whole sentence has been underlined. That means if you want any improvement, you will have to change the whole sentence. Okay. If the whole sentence has been underlined, you cannot change a part of it. You have to change the whole sentence. So he reached the village when the sun was setting. So when just the sun was setting, he reached the village. There is no need to add just. Cannot be the answer. When the sun was setting, he just. No need to use just. Okay. So the position of just is wrong in both the sentences. The position of just is wrong in both the sentences. He just reached the village when the sun was setting. This also has a different meaning. So here no improvement is required. There is no need of any improvement. Okay. Yeah, Monica, you are absolutely right. There is no need of improvement in this sentence. There is no need of improvement in this sentence. Right. Let's see the next question. Question number 15. Timer Baba. Let's start. He evaded to pay income tax. He evaded to pay income tax. Evade means to avoid. Huh? He evaded to pay income tax. See, evade to is a phrase, and to in a phrase is always a preposition. When we use to in a phrase, that to is a preposition, right? So evade to is a phrase, and since this is a phrase, the to we have used here is a preposition. And I have just told you in the previous sentence that a preposition is followed by ing form of verb. Okay, so evade to must be followed by ing form instead of v1. Okay, so here the word evade to will be replaced. Here to play will be replaced by paying. Okay, by paying. He evaded paying. Okay, because whenever we have to use a gerund, to plus first form becomes a gerund. So preposition is always followed by a gerund. That's why paying would be the correct answer. Okay, same is the case with avoid. Whenever we use the word avoid, it is always followed by a gerund. Yes, Akash, Suresh, you are absolutely right. Let's see the next question. The gypsies had left the village a few days ago. The gypsies had left the village a few days ago. This is a very easy question. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, ago denotes past indefinite tense. Okay, ago denotes past indefinite tense. Ago can be used only with the past indefinite tense. Since this sentence has ago, the sentence must be in past indefinite. Okay, and if the sentence has to be past indefinite, there is no need of had. So the sentence would be the gypsies left. So in place of had left, we have to use just left. The gypsies left the village a few days ago, right? If there were before in place of ago, see, ago and before, both have same meaning. Ago and before both have same meaning. The only difference is their usage. Before is used with perfect sentences and ago is used with past indefinite sentence. Okay, so if there were before in place of ago, this sentence would have been correct. But with ago, you cannot use past perfect or any perfect tense. With ago, you just need to use past indefinite tense. So here left is the correct answer. Okay. Monica, you cannot use perfect tense, whether it is present perfect or past perfect. Okay, ago can be used only with past indefinite tense, and before can be used with both present perfect or past perfect. Okay. Let's see the next question. When we bought the house, we could tell that it was a large, new, compact tinted house. See, here the sequence of adjectives is not right. Here the sequence of adjectives is not right. The correct sequence is new, large, compact and tinted. Okay, it was a new, large, compact and tinted house. This is the correct sequence of adjectives. When I'll teach you the chapter, there I'll teach you what is the sequence of adjectives. And in very short, let me tell you, this is the sequence of adjectives. Adjective of opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material and purpose. So the very first adjective that we used in sentence must be opinion. After it we use size, then age, then shape, then color, then origin, then material and then purpose. So the exact sequence of adjective, it was a new, large, compact, tinted house. Okay. Let's see the next question. Migrant workers can be seen working on many of the building places in New York. Migrant workers can be seen working on many of the building places. So building places is not the appropriate word. Building sites where someone work is not place, it is called site. Okay, so the appropriate would be sites. Okay. Next sentence. Indian English has come of age and has been accepted as a legitimate category the world over. So here the word legitimate is the word that you should replace if you want. Legitimate. What is the meaning of legitimate? Legitimate means allowed or accepted. Allowed or accepted by the law. Okay. Legitimate means allowed or accepted by the law. Okay. So if you replace legitimate with literate, it will give no meaning because literate has nothing to do with Indian English. We are literate. Language is not literate. Okay. So literate has no meaning. Local, no. Local category, no meaning. Illegal, is Indian English illegal? Is there something like illegal in a language? No. So all three options has no meaning. So the correct answer is no improvement. The correct answer is no improvement. Legitimate means allowed or accepted. Illegal means which is not legal. Okay, so Indian English, is it illegal? No, it is not. if they were knowing about the crabs. See, knowing, know is a stative verb. Know is a stative verb, cannot be used in continuous tense. Okay, stative verbs are not allowed in continuous tense. So know is a stative verb, it cannot be used continuous tense. So here we have to change this. And if they knew about the crabs, they would not have. So here we have would have plus third form. If we have would have plus third form in the main clause, the if clause must be past perfect. If clause must be past perfect. So option 1 would be the correct answer. Had known. Okay. Okay. So these were sentence improvements. Now let's move towards the spotting error questions. Okay. Okay. So here we have spotting error questions. After sentence improvement, let's solve some spotting error questions. When I fail to solve the problem myself, I unhesitatingly called for his help. When I fail to solve the problems myself, I unhesitatingly called for his help. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, in this sentence, we have when I fail to solve the problem myself. Whenever I find myself unable to solve a problem, I unhesitatingly call him. Okay, so here we are talking about a routine action that whenever I fail, I call for his help. So here in place of called, we have to use call. Okay, in many books, the correction of this sentence has been given wrong. In many books, I have seen they change fail into failed. They change fail into failed. In many books, I have seen that they say that error is in first part and they change fail into failed. And the logic they give is that this sentence indicates a past event. But this sentence does not indicate a past event. This sentence indicates a routine action. That, for example, I am the younger brother in my family. Okay, I am the youngest brother in my family. And whenever I find myself unable to solve any problem, I unhesitatingly call my elder brothers. Okay, so this is a routine. Whenever a child is unable to solve a problem, he calls his father. So this is a routine action. So when I fail to solve the problem myself, I unhesitatingly called for his help. So here this sentence indicates a routine action. And if this sentence is routine, we cannot use past indefinite. So we have to change called into call according to fail. So don't get confused. Many books and many websites are giving wrong explanation and they are giving the wrong answer. So don't get confused by them. Okay, here the correct answer is call. Let's see the next question. I and Tina will go to the market in the evening. I and Tina will go to the market in the evening. I and Tina will go to the market in the evening. See, whenever there are more than two pronouns, whenever there are more than two singular pronouns, whenever there are more than two singular pronouns, the sequence must be second, third, and first person. Like second person should come first, then third person, and then the first person. So second person is you. This is second person. Okay. Then he, she, it, or any name. These are third person. And I is the first person. I is the first person. So this should be the sequence. So here I is the first person and Tina is the third person. And the correct sequence should be third and first. So interchange them. Tina and I would be the correct answer. Tina and I would be the correct answer. Arman Ansari, not 3-2-1. 2-3-1 is the correct order. Okay. 2-3-1 is the correct order. So Tina and I would be the correct answer. Okay. Let's see the next question. Krishna Kali, an early riser and a nature lover, goes to morning walk at Rabindra Sarovar Lake before dawn. Krishna Kali, an early riser and a nature lover, goes to morning walk. Please tell me the answer. I want you to answer this question. I want you to read this sentence carefully and answer the question. Krishna Kali, an early riser and a nature lover, goes to morning walk at Rabindra Sarovar Lake before dawn. Monica, beta, please read the sentence carefully. Here we are talking about Krishna Kali. Krishna Kali, an early riser and a nature lover. So how can you use lovers? If there is a, how can you use lovers? Here we are talking about just one person. Okay. So there is no error in first part. First part is absolutely correct. See, we use to after go if there is any place. We use to after go if there is any place. For example, I am going to market, I am going to school, I am going to hospital. Okay. And we use for in place of to if there is any purpose. Okay. So after go, to will come if there is any place, going to market, going to hospital, going to Mumbai, going to London. And if there is purpose in place of place, we should use for in place of to. So just see, we have goes to morning walk. Now tell me one thing, is morning walk a place or purpose? Is morning walk a place or purpose? Certainly, morning walk is not a place, it is a purpose. And if it is a purpose, we cannot use to. In place of to, we have to use for. So goes for a morning walk will be the correct answer. Okay, goes for would be the correct answer. Hope you got the answer. Is this question clear? Is the concept clear? Are you satisfied with the explanation? Okay, now let's move towards the next question. Question number 34. As a boy, Dhritiman is very obedient, polite and hardworking, but as a student, he is always inattentive in studies. What is the error in this sentence? Read the sentence carefully and tell me the answer. Ganesh, what is the error? What is wrong with the first part? You said first part has error. Do tell me what is the error in first part. What is wrong with the first part? Don't just guess. As a boy, Dhritiman is very obedient. See, there is no error in the first part. There is no error in the first part. First part is absolutely correct. See, this question is an example of fixed prepositions, fixed preposition questions. Okay, if you want to score well, you need to learn fixed preposition as many as possible, because there are a number of questions that are frequently asked from this section. Fixed preposition means the preposition which is fixed after a verb. You cannot change it. Okay, so this is a fixed preposition sentence. Inattentive or the word attentive, attentive or inattentive are followed by to. This is fixed. You cannot change it. For example, abide. Abide is always followed by. Abide is always followed by. Concentrate is always followed by on. Invite is always followed by to. So there are verbs which have certain prepositions after them. Okay, these are called fixed prepositional phrases. Abide cannot be followed by any other preposition except by. Concentrate cannot be followed by any other preposition except on. Invite cannot be followed by any other preposition except to. For example, if I write, I invited him for on tea. So both are absolutely wrong. For and on both are wrong, because invite is always followed by to. So in place of for or on, we have to use to. I invited him to tea. So these are called fixed prepositional phrases. Okay, so if you haven't learned fixed preposition phrases, you won't be able to answer questions. Okay, so in order to score well in examination, you must learn fixed prepositional phrases, that which particular verb is followed by which preposition. Okay, so in this sentence, inattentive or attentive is followed by to. So here in place of in, we need focus on. Absolutely, Ganesh, focus on. It is also a fixed preposition, example of fixed preposition. Okay, now let's see the next question. Question number 35. There would have been a disaster and for your prompt action. There would have been a disaster and for your prompt action. See, in this sentence, and for will be replaced by but for. In place of and for, we have to write but for. Okay, but for is a phrase which means without. Okay, but for is a phrase which means without. So with and, this sentence does not give an appropriate meaning. Okay, there would have been a disaster. There would have been a disaster and your prompt action, and for your prompt action. So this has no meaning. Okay, but if we replace and by but, it becomes but for, and but for becomes without. But for becomes without. So there would have been a disaster but for your prompt action, means without your prompt action there would have been a disaster. Okay, but for will replace and for. Let's see the next question. 85,000 rupees is a large sum of money to earn in a month. ₹85,000 is a large sum of money. What is the error? 85,000 rupees is a large sum of money to earn in a month. Monica, the only trick and the only tip is keep studying. There is no shortcut. Okay, if you want to improve your English language, if you want to improve English grammar, then you must study. Okay, study good books, attend classes. If you like my classes, attend them. If you do not like my teaching style, you can choose any other teacher. But studying English has no option. Okay, no other option. So if you are comfortable with Hindi, you can attend my classes in Hindi medium also. In Hindi, I explain things better, because this channel is for those who don't understand Hindi. Okay, that's why I explain everything in English. And if you want explanation in Hindi, you can attend my classes on Exampur channel or SSC by Exampur channel. There I teach in Hindi. Okay, one more thing. If you want my paid batch, I have just told you to avail the paid batch. In that batch, I am going to teach from basic to advanced. Okay, so you can avail yourself that batch too. Okay, Monica, you don't know Hindi, you are from Telangana, then don't worry. I am going to launch a batch in English medium very soon. Okay, in this batch, in this class, I am just letting you solve the questions. But very soon I am planning to launch a batch where I will teach English from basic to advanced. Okay, so don't worry. Just wait for a few days. Okay, and I will definitely launch a batch in English medium. Okay, Monica? Don't worry. I just want you to wait for a few days. Okay. In the first week of September, I'll launch a batch. There I'll teach complete English grammar from very basic to advanced level. Okay. Just keep watching and stay connected. Okay. So 85,000 rupees is a large sum. See, many people, many students may get confused that rupees is plural. Rupees is plural, so is would be wrong. But here we are talking about 85,000 rupees is a large sum. So we are talking about this noun as a large sum. So since we are talking about a large sum, is absolutely correct. This sentence has no error. This sentence has no error. Yeah, Ganesh, absolutely. Wait for is also a fixed preposition. Now you have started getting my points, huh? Good. Next question. His voice shook with emotion. See, shook is the second form of shake. Okay. Shook is the second form of Shook is the second form of shake. So his voice shook. Shake means to tremble. Tremble. Okay. His voice shook with emotion, and it was so funny to hear him that all we longed to laugh and to cry. What is the error in this sentence? This is a very easy question. If you read this sentence carefully, you will get the answer. If you read this sentence carefully, you will definitely get the answer. I want you to pay attention. Please read this sentence carefully, and you will definitely get the answer. Third, what is the error in the third part, Jarsha? Jarsha, what is the error in the third part? What is the error in the third part? You said Ganesh said second part. So what is the error in second part? Ganesh said hear it. Laugh and cry. See, this sentence is very easy. The word all is always placed after the subject. Okay, all we is wrong. All we is wrong. We all is correct. For example, all we went to market is wrong. We all went to market is right. Okay, when we say all of us, all of us, all of us is equal to we all. Okay, so write the phrase in the either way, either this way, all of us, or you can write we all, but you cannot write all we. Okay, so the position of the word all is always after the subject. We all went to market, not all we went to market. Okay, so here the error lies in the third part. All we has to be interchanged. Let's see the next question. It being a rainy day, I will decide to skip work and stay at home. It being a rainy day, I will decide to skip work and stay at home. It being a rainy day, I will decide. See, it being a rainy day, it means, it being a rainy day means it is rainy day. Okay, because being is the continuous form of is-mr. Being is the continuous form of is-mr. So when I write it being a rainy day, it means it is rainy day. This sentence means the same as this. This is the rainy day. So if this is rainy day, means today is the rainy day, how can I say I will decide? Okay, I will decide. I will decide is future. And if this is the rainy day, how can I say I will decide? It means I have to decide. So use of will decide is wrong. So in place of will decide, we should write decided. Okay. It being a rainy day, I decided to skip work and stay at home. Right? For example, I am teaching you right now. I am teaching you right now. So you will study, or you will decide to study, or you are studying. If I am teaching you right now, you will not say I will study, because if I am teaching you right now, you have to study right now. Okay, that means you cannot go into the future. So I decided is the correct answer. Question number 39. Another baffling change that I noticed in him nowadays is that he avoids speaking to me. Another baffling change that I noticed in him nowadays. See, here we are talking about nowadays. Nowadays means present. Nowadays means these days, matlab present. So if we are talking about nowadays means present, how can we use second form of verb which is past? Wrong. So here in place of noticed, we have to use notice, because we are talking about past. Present, not past. Okay. Last question, then we'll continue this class at 8 AM tomorrow. Okay, every day I take class at 8 AM. Okay, so if you want to continue this class, stay connected at 8 AM, right? Every day at 8 AM. Okay, so I had asked him how he could go out. See, if we have WH word in the middle of a sentence, it cannot be followed by helping verb plus subject. Okay, it should be followed by subject plus helping verb. So here we have I had asked him how. So here the word how is in the middle of a sentence. It must be followed by helping verb plus subject. So it should be followed by subject plus helping verb. So here we have he could go out. So this is correct. If it were how could he, this would have been wrong. You have to keep this in mind. So I had asked him how he could. So how he could is absolutely correct. Now what is the error? No, Arman, I just explained it to you that you cannot use could he. Could he is wrong, because if a WH word is in the middle of a sentence, it is followed by subject plus helping verb and not helping verb plus subject. So if there were could he, it would have been wrong. Okay. So in this sentence, use of past perfect tense is wrong. In place of I had asked, I asked would be the correct answer. I asked him. There is no need to use had asked. Okay. Now, if you are not getting why past indefinite is used instead of past perfect, you need to study tenses in detail. Okay. So what I would do, from tomorrow, not tomorrow, from day after tomorrow, at 8 AM every day, I will start teaching topic wise. Okay, I will start teaching English grammar topic wise from day after tomorrow. If you are interested in learning English grammar topic wise means first we'll study tense, then conditional sentences, then parts of speech, then narration, then voice, okay, in a proper sequence. If you are interested in learning English grammar sequence wise in detail, please tell me right now, how many of you are interested in learning English grammar topic wise? If you are interested, then from day after tomorrow, I'll start teaching you topic wise. Okay? How many of you are interested? Suhani is interested, Jarsha is interested, Suresh is interested, Monica. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So from day after tomorrow, why day after tomorrow? Let's start from tomorrow itself. Okay, why wait? Why wait for tomorrow? day after tomorrow. Let's start from tomorrow itself. So from tomorrow, I will start teaching topic wise. Okay. So topic for tomorrow is tense. Okay. We'll start with tense, right? And we'll move further. Okay. So stay connected. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, we'll be starting English grammar from basic to advanced topic wise. Okay. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Till then, goodbye.